It says here, this is what Rick Joyner said. Revelation 12, chapter 12, is fulfilled. Oh, I could preach and preach on this. I don't have really time. But the key. But here's, it talks about the accuser of our brethren. Who is that?
Satan.
The devil. Is cast down, which accused them before God day and night.
Right.
Do you wonder why the preachers are picked on? Do you wonder why the leaders of Israel are picked on? Do you wonder why all these things are happening? That is Satan is picking on the church. He's after you. You say, you wonder why I've gone through all of this. Look at what it says. Our brethren, the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accuses them before God day and night. And verse 12, I need to preach this whole thing because it's so powerful. This is part of the Revelation study. But it says in verse 12, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. That's where we are right now. This is what the prophets are saying. We are in Revelation chapter 12. Now, when we were at Billy Graham's funeral,
A year ago, right now, yes.
where did we go when we were there? We stood by his coffin, and where did we go from there?
Franklin Graham's office.
Okay, and what did Franklin Graham say to us? Do you remember?
Said to you, myself, and Ricky, our son, we were in Franklin's office, and he locked eyes with you, and you asked him, you said, Franklin, what do you believe the passing of your daddy means? They call him daddy, Franklin and his sisters and brother. And Franklin locked eyes with you, Jim. He didn't look to me. He didn't look to Ricky. He looked to you. And he said, Jim, now is the time to stand. The passing of my father means all the demons of hell have been unleashed. Jim, he says again. I mean, I was sitting right there. Jim, now's the time to stand. Jim,
stand up.
Now's the time to stand. He said it 3 times.
And he said,
and it was powerful.
The devil is being cast into the world. And this is the time, Revelation 12. And this is what's going on. Good is evil. Evil's good.
Isaiah 5:20.
Is that right?
Yes. My God.
And that's where we are, people.
It's unbelievable.
And so here's what the passing of the great orator of God.
The great evangelist of all time.
It's going to be a sea change. And I'll tell you what, it's here now.
It's happening.
Evil is abounding. Literally, one side wants to destroy America, destroy the cross, take down everything about God, destroy the church.
Yes.
The church is the last stand.
Yes.
The church is what's standing against sin.
Right.
It's standing against the things that are hurting America.
We're the salt,
and so
light.
Who is in the mark? Who is in the bullseye? It's the church people.
Yes.
It's time for us to turn to God.
Yes.
It's time for us, just 2 or 3 agreeing. It's time for all of us, though, to agree, because we're in the last days.
Yes.
And all hell will break loose.